Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the latest episode of the Game Breaker Sports Podcast. As always, your boy TK in the house, and you know I am not alone. We got the face that runs the place. Streetz, what is good, brother? Loving that jersey, bro. Oh my God. Loving that jersey, dude. You got a little double dip with Loveland, don't you?
Yeah. I get to go from campus to Canton, baby. That's what I'll say that right now. From Michigan to Chicago.
Hopefully he gets a legitimate championship here.
Oh.
I'll take any champion. You however you want to get one.
I like it. And you know what? If that happens, we're all going to be fucking rejoicing. Hopefully a Super Bowl or two, right? I mean, come on. Maybe
anything
3.
less than 2 Super Bowls, I'm disappointed.
Yeah, I'm with you. I just want a fucking appearance. It sounds so
I'm
bad. I
just
just want to get to the conference championship game. I digress. Mike Dogg in the house. What's up, baby? How you feeling tonight?
Feeling good, boys. Feeling good. Feeling a lot better this week than I did last week. AFC quarterbacks are in a lot better position than NFC quarterbacks.
No, you're not wrong right there. I will say though, from a feeling better perspective, last week when we did our last division, we all predicted the Bears to go 11-6-ish and win the division. Now, huge trade a couple of hours ago. The Dallas Cowboys traded Micah Parsons to the fucking evil Green Bay Packers. Couple of first-round draft picks. Kenny Clark, $188 million over 4 years, $47 million a year. Crazy. So I know last week me and Streetz had the Packers in the playoffs. Mike Dogg did not. I don't know if that changes with the addition of Micah Parsons. How you guys feeling about that trade?
Fucking sucks for us. It hurts there. It stings. I think the worst part for me is like, don't get me wrong, Clark's a good player. I'm not knocking him at all, but it just 2 firsts and like a contract back. It kind of feels like it just doesn't seem that heavy of a deal. Like what the biggest need we as the Chicago Bears probably had and have is, well, I know we can argue left tackle here too a little bit, but it's another edge rusher, especially on that defense. Austin Booker got hurt in that Buffalo game. Now he's going to miss 4 weeks, probably really week 6 is his return at this point. So almost we'll hope he gets a half a season in. So it's already a weak point of that defense. It just seemed like you got a rookie QB contract. Like the Packers are paying Jordan Love $50-something million a year. And now they're going out and they're going to pay this guy almost $50-something million. It's crazy, right? This is the time to do it when you're paying Caleb Williams peanuts on that rookie deal. Like if you were ever going to be aggressive and go send a trade offer route and go get a legitimate, and he's young as shit too. Like it's not like you're going to get a 30-year-old pass rusher here. So it stings. That's how I will sum it up. Because yeah, I mean I had Packers in the playoffs last week. I had us winning the division. I had Packers in the playoffs. And you know what? Fuck it. I'm not flipping that. Bears are still winning the division, but the Packers will still be in the playoffs.
Okay.
We don't have to play until week 14. So much can change by week 14. So I'm not gonna. It's huge for Green Bay, but I'm not ready to turn over everything yet. And that's a lot of and not to be a negative Nancy here, but maybe because my bias will show here. I'm sure I'm not the only one who's going to be a little negative on this, but that is a lot of cap for the next few years chewed up between 2 players there on that team. So we'll see how they like this. They either win it now or they're fucked. That is the end game for them. And I don't think Jordan Love's that good. So they really do have to win it all. They're fucked.
Okay.
Extreme overpay. Listen,
I agree.
Micah Parsons is a top 3 defender in football. Top 3. It goes, in my opinion, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, then TJ Watt. I don't care either or. and Micah Parsons. He's a fucking freak. He just turned 26 3 months ago. He's about to enter his prime. Dallas over the last 4 years has the second best defense per EPA per play with him on the field, and they are worse than the NFL in EPA per play with him off the field. That defense is about to go from a dumpster fire to pure dumpster juice. And the Packers just got a guy that's probably going to torment my quarterback for 10 years because the Bears still don't have a left fucking tackle. I don't care. You guys can hype him up about Braxton fucking Jones all you want. He's fucking trash. He's fucking not great. And we got a solid right tackle. We got a solid interior. But Micah Parsons is going to kill fucking Braxton Jones twice a year. And, yeah. Bears 11-6 though for sure.
First of all, what's up, Greg?
Listen, I'm just gonna get real personal with you guys right now. Bears 11-6, go Bears. They're not getting 11 wins. They're more likely to go 6-11, and you fucking know it. Don't lie to yourself. The Packers are gonna shit on us. The Lions are we'll probably split with them because the Lions don't impress me at all. But the Packers are gonna shit on us. Packers probably go 12-5, 13-4. Not going to lie to you. They're going to be dominant. Rashawn Gary and Micah Parsons, bro. That's good. That's real fucking good. And if you're right, Jordan Love ain't that great. Do you know what's going to be great? Their fucking pass rush. So if you don't have a great quarterback, you better have a great set to get to the quarterback. Well, they have a decent quarterback, a good quarterback, and a great pass rush now. They are going to be very, very fucking good. And that was a fucking bad trade for us as Bears fans. And we're probably... they were going to kill Caleb off the left tackle regardless. And now they have Micah Parsons. Fuck us.
Everything you guys said is correct. First of all, what's up, Graydon? I'd love the rebrand. That's awesome, bro. Didn't want Micah because it seemed to be another Khalil Mack type trade. But great. That was a fucking great trade. And we were a double doink away from potentially going and winning the Super Bowl. Like, with Mitch as our quarterback. Bro, Graydon, come on. That was a great trade. Oh, great trade.
Or if you just
we
drafted Watson, you wouldn't have been in the double doink situation to begin with, and he probably would have went to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, big fucking facts. Big fucking facts. But no, you guys.
So the Matt trade didn't fail. Mitch failed.
The Matt trade was great, and he was also 26 coming off 2 All-Pros. Yeah, the Matt trade was great. Would do it again 100%.
The Matt trade was phenomenal. And
They
this
just
trade's
never
going to
got
end up
it
being phenomenal for Green Bay. I absolutely fucking hate it as a Bears fan. I wanted some sort of this trade for Parsons as well. Parsons, Garrett, Trey Hendrickson, any of these guys is what I wanted. We need a fucking pass rush in a bad, bad way. What do we do? And I hate that this is going to end up being a Bears shit on session because Mike Dogg's right. We're not going to win fucking 11 games. Are you stupid? Are we stupid? We are fucking stupid. A buddy of mine, and I'll quote him.
I'll never not say it.
My buddy goes, that's half the team, man. We were talking about how many holes the Bears have. Me and Dan Mize, okay? Dan Mize goes, I don't get why people think the Bears are going to be a playoff team. He goes, we have so many holes still. I go, like what? Left tackle, DB2, edge? He goes, yeah, and safety, running back, offensive line depth. Brisker will be out by week 4. Byard's old as shit. He goes, that's half the team, man. I don't get why Chicago has the most delusional fans. He's not fucking wrong, dude. We're not going 11-6.
The problem. Here's the thing.
Tackle situation. What did I tell you earlier, Streetz?
No. I know.
When Parsons is fucking bum rushing our bum ass left tackle, whoever that is, you go, oh, it'll be Braxton Jones. Of course it'll be Braxton Jones. But you know what? He is a fucking bum. Mike is right. He's a bum.
Look, he's fine. Could we do better at left tackle? Absolutely. Because you could go get, if you go get an anchor or some big time one and go get your top 5 left tackle. I would never not say that. But when him and Darnell Wright are on the field together at the same time, they both grade fairly well. And Braxton Jones was like a middle of the league left tackle. Like you could get better, but it's also not as bad as it was. I feel like we got, when he was banged up going into camp, and then Bears fans got this like Ozzy Trapillo fucking just hype, this huge hype train on Ozzy Trapillo. Like, oh, we got our guy. He's going to be a dominant left tackle.
He sucks
and then
too.
like, but he doesn't suck. Hold on. Whoa. He doesn't suck. He hasn't played a game yet. He hasn't played a single snap.
August 28th. Bust. Ozzie Trapillo.
Not a single snap. You got to give the guy he has not even played a second of NFL football yet. A second of it. But because we had visions of grandeur that Ozzie Trapillo was going to become their fucking Lane Johnson out here, like for this team, that when he didn't work out, it's like, oh, we got to go back to Braxton Jones.
Do you know why? Yeah, because we have Braxton Jones. So you're trying to wish it into existence that someone could come take his job.
Yeah, well, I get it.
How many quality offensive lines?
I said you could get
tackle the worst player in the line.
But that's
I understand that left guard through right tackle should be really good. And you're right. When Braxton Jones has been healthy, he has performed fine. 16th, 18th, 20th best offensive left tackle in the league.
And what killed them? Where was the gaping floodgate hole last year? It wasn't on the ends. It was literally up the middle. And that's what they went and solidified this year with Dahlman.
Just because the up the middle was worse doesn't make your left tackle good.
But it wasn't costing them though. Like that wasn't the end all. He's just a league average left tackle is what he is. He's not great, but he's also not the worst.
Just because I'm fat doesn't make me pretty. I could be fat and ugly. You know what I mean? Just because the up the middle was trash. Listen, 16, 18, all his grades. Watch the games. Watch the preseason. He got worked against the fucking the Chiefs.
Yeah,
Braxton Jones.
But Brett, you got to give him. He also missed all of camp, so he's kind of playing catch up out there right now, and he still has a couple weeks to get ready for the season. But he's
a rookie.
Still wasn't.
He's not a rookie.
Brett, no. He just was hurt, and he just got back like 2 weeks ago.
Yo, so let's be real. If Ozzie Trapillo or Karima Abagaji,
there's your depth,
or if fucking what's his name, the Canadian Eagle, if any of them were any good, they would have replaced Braxton Jones, right? Let's be real. None of them are good. Abagaji, he'll be cut next year. Trapillo will be cut in 2 years. And fucking with the Canadian Eagle, maybe he'll have a spot because he's cool and I like him. But the rest
if Braxton Jones was good, we wouldn't have brought in those three guys.
No, they had to fix the entire interior. They did, and they had no depth behind that, and like zero depth on that line behind that. So I'm glad that they still brought in Trapillo, and I think he's going to be fine as a swing. Like I think they have more depth.
Parsons blindsides my quarterback, and he fumbles and lays on the ground for that extra second. I'm going to be like Streetz, Braxton Jones, #1 fan.
I mean, it's Micah Parsons. He's gonna get around the best left tackle in the NFL. It's bound to happen. That's what he does. But
I said whoever was there before,
I'm fine upgrading that position for sure. Yeah. I'm on board. Next year, you want to use whatever your first. Hopefully, it's like a pick 20, whatever. You want to get that out of the best tackle on the board. Go get it. You're not going to hear me say anything bad about it.
I agree with what Tim said though when he said how many great lines or even good lines have just their #1 weak spot being the blind side. Probably the #1 spot on your line that's most important. No, your center's most important probably. But left tackles, yeah, they're both important.
Joe Tooney can play left tackle, right?
He wasn't that good at it.
For Chiefs. He wasn't that great.
He played it, but he wasn't that good
at it. But he's serviceable. He'd be better than Braxton Jones, I think.
I was going to say, at what point does he move to left tackle and we see someone else slide inside?
No,
why the fuck did Darnell Wright go over there?
He's a right tackle for life, bro, because that's what we waste top 10 picks on. And
but he was right. Why? But Darnell Wright was actually pretty good, dude. For his second year in the NFL as right tackle, he was one of the better right tackles in the NFL.
He's great. I think Darnell Wright's great. I really
I don't think you got to worry about that. And I don't think Braxton Jones is it's this gaping hole that you'll see all season.
How many top 10 right tackles are there in the draft?
Probably
go Ryan Poles.
He can't draft linemen, dude. I mean, sure, Wright's fine.
What can he draft?
I don't know because his fucking
what is his excelling at draft
picks are horrible, dude. Horrible.
There's not. First off, I don't. This Trapillo thing? Like, there's not a lot of second, third round left tackles that are good on day one. That's why the best left tackle goes in the top 5 picks.
Yo, I'm gonna read this really quick.
It's just how it goes.
Velus Jones Jr., Zach Pickens, Tyler Scott, Roshan Johnson, Kareem Abagaji, and this fucking rookie out linebacker. Where's he from? Fucking Rutgers, dude. I'm sure he's gonna suck too. Those are Bulls' 3rd and 4th round draft picks. Throw in Ozzie Trapillo at the end of the second. Fuck Poles. He did
So
not
he's bad.
deserve that contract. I
So he's
stand
bad
on
in
that.
3 and 4.
One good trade, one pulls that
He's
contract.
bad in the third and
One
fourth
good
round.
trade.
I'll give him that. But you cannot put Ozzy Trapillo in there yet. You got to let that play
Was
out.
that good of a trade?
We'll see.
Right, we'll see.
We'll see. Sadly, that fucking sucks. We have to say.
It was good when it happened. It's slowly creeping this way. Like it's slowly, like I still think we won that trade. But is it closer than it's ever been? You betcha.
You know that the only when you make those trades, it doesn't matter if it's us or anybody else in the NFL. When you make those trades, the only thing that matters is do you get, and this could even be on the Panthers side.
Guy.
If you get your fucking franchise quarterback, you did good in the trade. It doesn't matter if you gave up 6-7 picks like the Panthers did. If Bryce Young comes out this year and he keeps going on like he did the second half of last year and he looks even better than that or plays that well again, and the Panthers look like they're on their way up, do you think, they don't give a shit about what they gave up then at that point? Because now it looks like they got a franchise. The hardest position to get in all of professional sports is your franchise quarterback. And that's what we need. Now, hopefully after this season, we're saying the same thing. Because if we have ours and then we also have a few other guys, then we did pretty well in that trade.
I hate being a Bears fan, dude.
It's not easy being a fan. So do I. There's ups.
We're still listen. You fucks aren't going to take this from me. We're still in hype season until week 1.
Yeah, a game is not played yet. There's no. I don't want to hear any doom and gloom until we're like 0-2, and then we can come here because I'm bitching about everything again. But
I close on my new house September 8th. So for the past 2 podcasts, I've been saying bet the house on the Bears week 1. Bet the house on the Bears week 1. I've been saying it for that reason because I close on September 8th, and I'm like, they wouldn't ruin my big day, would they? And I'm like, they're totally gonna ruin my big day.
Is it so on a Monday night? Oh no! So will you be moved in then? All moved in, ready to watch Monday Night Football?
No. Oh no, I'm closing on September 8th, but I'm not moving until like September 20th.
So
I close. I'm gonna do some paperwork, and I'm gonna come back home and sit on my couch in my old house and watch the Bears shit all over the Vikings.
It should still be a celebration on September 8th.
Dan Mize, if you listen to this or watch this just by chance, Adam fucking Thielen. I love that. Adam Thielen's probably. I have an Adam Thielen a Vikings jersey.
Oh boy.
I had to support him. I had to. I love Adam Thielen. I'll never not love Adam Thielen. He's my favorite. Probably in my top 5 fantasy players of all time.
Well, you should tell them why, though. So, because I know the inside story, but nobody, the 5 people listening probably don't. Maybe they do, but you should just say it anyway.
So I'm going to the championship game. It's Christmas Day or Christmas Eve day. I forget what day it was. It was one of those. So I'm at. I got a big family event. All this shit going on, and my whole wide receiver lineup going to the championship is all fucking. They're all like probable, questionable, all of them. Literally everyone. And I'm like, well, 3 of them are going to play, right? Well, it comes on to Christmas Eve morning, and literally like 3 of them went from probable to questionable to out. And I was like, oh no. Luckily, I was in a league with Tim, shitty ass league. No offense, Tim. I love you, buddy. But I was in a league where you could pick up waivers on the morning of. And luckily for me, I'm like, who am I going to pick up? I'm like, I'm going to pick up this guy named Adam Thielen. I'm like, no, I'm not going to pick him up because he's playing the Packers. He was playing the Packers, by the way. And I was like, no. I'm like, I guess that's all I got. I pick up Adam Thielen. He goes for 12 catches, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns. I win my fucking championship versus the guy who was going for back-to-back titles. So I stopped a potential dynasty starting. And
I don't believe that Dan Mize ever won a ring. No way. Dan Mize won a championship?
He was going to win back-to-back.
I recorded that whole story for Dan Mize. I'm going to send it to him right now just to remind him of his misery of Adam Thielen.
Adam fucking Thielen, baby.
Let's go.
It's funny how
you love Adam Thielen.
Fantasy football just creates legends. It's just NFL legends they might not. I mean, Adam Thielen was a good player. I'm not discrediting him there, but like the fantasy legend Adam Thielen will always
that
be
was
better.
before he was good.
That was like the welcome party.
That was
like the welcome party.
Because then that started a 2-year debate that I had to have every single day with people about. Remember the whole Adam Thielen for Stephon Diggs thing, which is always a fun fucking thing that we were doing. I don't remember what we were we weren't SA anymore. AE or whatever. Was that where I was? I think that was that era. Thielen versus Diggs.
It was probably close. Yeah, it was probably close to that. Although now that I'm thinking about it, I think the reason that you were just able to pick players up back then is I don't think like the same day did we have Fab back then?
No,
we were doing like waivers. So guys on the morning of were just openly available.
Yeah. I was gonna say everything now is all Fab related. Like you can still get players the morning of, however, it locks at 10 or 11, whatever, however that works. I don't know. Yeah, that's a great story.
In both my leagues, you can't get guys morning of.
Oh, even like you can't place a bid Saturday night for it to hit on Sunday morning?
No, yeah, you can. You can do Saturday night to Sunday morning. But like if you don't have a bid in by Saturday night, you can't wake up Sunday morning and be like, oh, fuck, I need a guy. Well, then you're fucked.
Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah. Yeah,
it's fucked people before, too. But anyways, I just want to say that he had 12 catches, 202 yards, and 2 touchdowns.
Legendary fantasy football playoff performance.
Just a legendary one, dude. Just an all-timer. I've also been burned, though. I remember being 13-0, undefeated in fantasy, had the best team ever. I had like 200 more points than anybody. And then I ran into Adrian Peterson, who had like 280 yards and 3 touchdowns versus me in fucking week 1 of the playoffs. And I was like, good God. He just shit all over me. Oh.
Dan I said he still hates Adam Thielen. Who the fuck is Adam Thielen? Oh, shit. Oh, man, I totally fucked up this draft. I forgot about it. I missed Saquon and Henry, but they were a little expensive. Fuck. Gibbs, Bijan, Chase.
I think my CJ Anderson. I think I'm trying to think of my favorite fantasy football playoff legend. Oh, I think
CJ Anderson. Was that a Bronco?
He he kind of floated around. I think he was actually Rams at that point, and I think. It was was it the year after the Todd Gurley explosion? I think he got hurt and he filled in for Todd Gurley at the end of the season. And I think he had like almost 170 yards and a touchdown or something in a playoff game. It's been a while now, but I remember that. I'm almost 100% certain he was filling in for an injured Todd Gurley.
Fuck.
There's probably more. We could probably do a whole show. You want to know? We should do a whole show one day on once football season starts. Some of our favorite fantasy football moments.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to look it up right now though, so you can go ahead
and. I was just trying to think of.
Oh, I think Tim's doing an auction. That's why we're not moving on. So while he does that, he can focus on that. I will drive us to the next part now. So we done with Mika? Any other comments on that? You good?
Is it Mika?
Mika.
Mika made him sound like a girl. I'll be honest.
Now he will be Mika to me for the rest of his life. If you go to Green,
dumb bitch.
Just like Aaron, if you go to Green Bay, you're now a Packer. Your name is now Mika. I don't make the rules. That's how it goes.
Hey, from your mouth to his ears, buddy.
Just like ERIN.
I fucking hate him. Fuck the Packers. Period. And they had. At the end of the day, if you think about it, they had Brett Favre and Aaron Rodgers through how long? Moved to Jordan Love, and they still only won 2 Super Bowls that whole time. 2 Super Bowls. You would think if you had 2 of the top 10 quarterbacks of all time over a 30-year span, then you'd win more than 2 Super Bowls. I'm just saying.
They shouldn't have even won. Aaron shouldn't even have one. he got lucky.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you know why? I'll never forget how he got lucky. I don't give a shit what anyone
Because
says.
your dumbass said, I want the Packers on my home field. When I said, I don't, I was right.
Yo, JJ,
You
Justin
fucking got
Jefferson's
him.
healthy, right?
Yeah, he's coming back. I'm
Like-
sure that
I got something.
Like
I'm
week
sure they're
one?
not gonna. Well, I think he's gonna play, but I don't know if he's gonna go full go.
Oh, so I should not waste.
But anyways, that game was bullshit. If Cutler does not ride in the stupid exercise bike and get hurt in that one, I honestly think they could have won that game.
If Cutler wasn't a bitch, we could have won lots more than one.
That's true. That one,
Yo, Phillip Rivers would have won that game. I'm just saying. Phillip Rivers would have won that fucking football game. All right. Just gonna kind of throw that one out there.
all right, good. You know what? Perfect segue. Phillip Rivers, AFC quarterbacks. That's the theme here. So before we get into AFC quarterbacks, let's break down AFC divisions. Let's do our predictions. Who's making the playoffs? And then we'll draft a much more fun AFC quarterback draft.
That's
Except for the shitty ending of that NFC one. Where do you want to start this time? Let's go. We'll start east, since it doesn't really matter now. We'll just go east to west again. Okay. So AFC East. That's where we'll go. Mike, you can kick it off.
Well, this division is going to be easy because the team who has won it for several years shall win it again. And there's a reason why they'll win it again. And there's a reason why teams miraculously just get better when you have a great quarterback. It's not about your fucking numbers and your Geek Squad stats and all this bullshit. It's about fucking a quarterback that instills belief in a team. And when you got a guy like Josh fucking Allen, you believe every single play. There's certain guys that you watch that are just fucking tough as nails. And Josh Allen's that guy. And Josh Allen and the Bills are going to win that division. And my number 2 in that division is going to be the New England Patriots, who I think are going to be a very decent team this year. Maybe like 9-8, 8-9. I don't think the division's great at all. I think the next 2 through 4 can go any which direction. I think it'll be 9-8, 8-9, 7-10. All 3 of them teams somewhere around there. Because the Jets ain't shit. I don't give a fuck how much you love Justin Fields. I think they're going to be. I think Justin Fields going to be fun for fantasy. I don't think it's going to be fun for winning a ton of games. They might win, 7, 8, 9 games, but I don't think another playoff team comes out of that division. I think it'll be Josh Allen and the Bills, and that's it.
So do you have the Dolphins in last place?
I guess. I'll probably put the Jets in last place.
Yeah, all 3 of those teams are very comparable for sure.
Yeah,
I think that
in different ways too.
Yeah, I think it's one of those divisions that the 2 through 4 can go anyway. I do agree with you though. I don't think that any one of these teams is going to get a wild card spot. I do also agree with you that New England's going to be much improved. But I don't know that a team in that division wins more than 8 games, other than Buffalo. Obviously, I think Buffalo will go 12-5, 13-4. Buffalo runs away with it again, as you said. Josh Allen, MVP, shouldn't have been MVP nonetheless. Good team again.
Should have won the year before, actually.
He should have, and then they should have flopped. That's how they do it in all sports. However, I'll give. I'll agree. I'll go New England 2, Jets 3, Miami 4. I think Tua gets hurt. That sucks to say, but I think Tua gets hurt at some point, and then they'll be like a 6-7 win team without him. So, yeah, Bills, Pats, Jets, Dolphins.
Here's what's funny about the division though is like the Jets go 7-10 or 8-9, and solid year for them. They're on the upswing. The Dolphins go 8-9, 7-10, and they're a dumpster fire. The Patriots go 9-8, and everyone's like, "Oh, next year's the year." They're all going to be within 2 wins, and they're all going to have 3 different directions in football. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. What about you, Streetz?
Yeah, well, I have Buffalo. Probably wins 13 games again. The New England, I would also put them 2 in this, which I do from 4 wins last year. I do think Drake May takes a step up. You could go to the Game Breakers website too, where I ranked all the quarterbacks and find out where Drake May's sitting right now exactly for a cheap plug on the website there. But I do think that they probably come second, but no playoffs for New England. The Jets, I'm going to put them third because they're going to be Justin Field. You're going to find out, like Mike said, first off, you're probably fine for fantasy, but in real life, you're going to find out he's just not that good. They're probably going to run the football a lot, decent defense, and they'll just get their way to 5, 6, 7 wins playing that kind of way. And then I think Miami is actually going to start selling off. I think Tyreek Hill will be traded by the trade deadline this season.
I think they get better without Tyreek, for the record.
Possible, but I think they're going to sell off more than just Tyreek. I think they'll trade a couple things off.
I think he's made one of the worst decisions in all of life, too.
Probably did.
Dude. Oh, my God. Such a bad decision, dude. Such a bad decision. Now, I remember he could have
been a Hall of Famer. Now he'll never sniff it.
Which, if you do for fantasy purposes, Jalen Waddle does seem to be getting the one Rappaport treatment with Tua for as long as he's healthy. The big problem with Jalen Waddle is I've never seen a player in my entire life that you get the questionable to return notification for in all of fantasy football than him. It's like Will Fuller-esque in a sense. If you remember Will Fuller.
Jalen Waddle is a certified DND. For like 2-3 years now. Yeah.
Like I can see a big season if he plays and he stays healthy, but that here we go again. Week 1, questionable to return. It'll just be the same roller coaster for good
he
old
also
Jalen
has
Waddle.
a great touchdown dance too, the little Waddle thing.
That is true.
It's a great one. It is fantastic. I just got to give him props to that. It's fucking fantastic.
I do like Devon A-Chain. Nice little gadget running back. But they're not doing shit. They ain't going nowhere. They ain't doing shit. They're coming in last place. And I think Mike McDaniels will be an offensive coordinator by next year somewhere else. So
come work with Ben. Come get some things up and get some nerd plays up with Big Ben over here.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic.
Oh man!
But I can see San Fran bringing him back. Like they seem like they'd like to do that stuff. But yeah, otherwise a boring division.
Yeah, pretty lackluster for sure.
We'll move. Now we'll go AFC South as we map wise. So we'll take it to there. Tim, you can go on this one.
AFC South. Oof, this is the cream of the crop as far as divisions go, isn't it? Oh man!
At least the next we get to end. We're going like shitty first, and now we get to end with the more fun.
I mean, the Titans should be improved having Cam Ward there. Anything's better than what they had at quarterback last year. So the Titans should be a bit improved there. I'm curious to see what Duval can do with T-Law out there.
Duval.
The Colts.
Duval. Sorry.
Does Danny Dimes do anything for you in Indianapolis there? Does the rest of their squad do anything for you? I mean, JT put the fucking ball in his hands. They're gonna stack the box eight every time? I don't know, man. Texans are it, right? I mean, I think by default the Texans are going to win 11 games. I think their division's pretty.
Yeah, they got a terrible quarterback though.
He's not terrible, all right. I didn't say he was terrible. I just said there was 12 quarterbacks in the league. I would take over him, all right. We'll see. Maybe not 12, but 12-ish. 12-ish quarterbacks in the league. I take over him, but no, this is just like the East. It's a one-team race. I think it's clearly the Texans, and then the second spot's going to go to the Jaguars. I do think the Jaguars are going to be improved. I mean, they won 5 games last year. I think this year they could win 8 or 9 games. So maybe they'll be a better team. I mean, it's do or die for T-Law, right? I mean, if you look at it, if you do a blind comparison between T-Law and Danny Dimes, their career stats, they're so fucking similar, dude, which is crazy to think about. They are through the first however many games T-Law's played, through however many games, the first however many Dimes' career. They're the exact same numbers, which is crazy to think about, dude. So this is do or die for T-Law, I think. I mean, obviously, I think he'll get another opportunity somewhere else if he does.
It's been for the last 3 years.
Oh, let's see what Duval.
He gets more. Trevor Lawrence has been the most coddled number 1 pick I've ever seen in my entire life. And I like Trevor Lawrence. I did coming out. I don't know. Everyone, you know what it is?
He had all that hype.
You know why? Do you know why? Because everyone's favorite football movie is Remember the Titans, and he is Sunshine.
He is Sunshine. He really is.
I think that's why he gets the love. And don't get me wrong, he was in college. I know he went and beat Bama a couple times. He was nasty at Clemson, 100%. I get it. I think T-Law was great coming out, great prospect. And I for some reason, I'm with you. I still kind of like him a little bit. I think he has something to prove. But when's he gonna do it? Like, you just gotta stop talking about it and be about it at least once.
I like T-Law now. I've loved T-Law for a long time. I like T-Law now. I did draft him in a couple of startups this year. I still have a little bit of T-Law. It's my QB2, of course, but I still have a little T-Law luster in me. I think Liam Cohen can do something with him. But yeah, they're my number 2. 3 and 4 doesn't really matter in this division. I think the Colts are such a sack of shit team. I'll put them at 4 just for shits and giggles, even though, I'll put the Colts at 3, rookie quarterback at 4. So, yeah, I'll go Texans, Jaguars, Colts, Titans. But, man, that Colts – Titans, Colts. I'll take Cam Ward being a little better than Dimes and what they're going to do in Indianapolis. So, Titans, Colts, that's how I'll finish it. But both teams are going to suck again.
Am I up?
Go ahead,
I think Cam Ward and the Tennessee Titans shock the entire world and win 6 games, and they're going to be 3rd in the division. Listen, Cam Ward is special. I think he is good. I really do. I like him a lot. Listen, at Miami, he won Heisman. Great, right? All these things. Every single person that got drafted out of Miami was cut. Not one from his offense, I'm saying. Not one person didn't make the NFL and made an NFL roster. That's one of those things. You're like, you didn't have a guy.
No, he didn't have what Justin Fields had at Ohio State.
Joe Burrow at LSU.
Yeah. We talk about that all the time.
Weekly LSU drop.
Yeah, no shit.
I like that.
For 3 Chicago guys, that school gets dropped. That team gets dropped every episode, it feels like.
I'm in love with Joe Burrow, I'll be honest with you. Joe Burrow's the man, dude. He's everything you want in a quarterback. Anyways, I'm going to go. I think Cam Ward and the Titans are really going to shock some people. I'm not even lying to you. And I'm going to put them – I think I'm going to go Texans. I'm going to go Texans, Jags, Titans, Colts, just like you. But I think the Titans win like 7 or 8 games. I think the Jags win 8 or 9 games.
Yeah.
And I think the Texans win 11 or 12 games because I'm a big believer in C.J. Stroud. I think he is a pretty talented quarterback. I think, again, numbers maybe don't wow you, whatever, but you have the belief when you got that guy back there. He gives you one of those beliefs. And I think, what's his name? Will Anderson, pretty good. I think their defense is pretty good. Yeah, I think the Texans win 11 or 12 games. I can see them being real good. You know what? I'm gonna go Texans. Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put the Titans number 2. I do. I think Titans win 8 or 9 games.
Holy shit!
I think Cam Ward's special, and I think they're gonna win 8 or 9 games.
Damn. Okay.
I love it.
I do, and I think Liam Cohen and the Duval Jaguars are gonna do. I think the division's actually gonna be pretty good, top to bottom. I think the Colts are a team that can be fun. Yeah, no, Danny Dimes gonna suck, right? And then at times you're gonna be like, oh, there it was. He's gonna throw them a couple throws. He's gonna have that one drive to win a game, 17-16. He's gonna. I think it's a really competitive division. But it's the same thing like the East. I think one team comes out of here, and the other 3 are going to be between 9-8 and 7-10. All 3 of them.
Oh, even the Colts, huh?
Because the Colts are a quarterback away. Aren't we all?
Yeah, no shit. Oh shit.
If only. Yeah, I agree.
What do you got,
Texans easily on top. You said we're scratching the surface with Will Anderson, Daniil Hunter on the other side. Definitely a formidable defense there. Offensively, new offensive coordinator. We'll see. That offensive line has to definitely be better, but they'll probably coast their way in this division still. But I also agree that I don't think you're going to see 3-4 win teams this year. So I think they'll kind of beat up on each other a little bit. And I see more 7-8 wins out of the Titans and Jaguars this season as well. It'll be if it's Thursday night football, it'll be one of those things where fuck me. The AFC South game on Thursday night foot. It ain't gonna be fun to watch because
no slander on Thursday night football. Remember these Thursday nights without fucking football.
I get
the
it.
Colts versus the fucking Browns right fucking now if it meant something.
I was gonna say Colts Jets. That sounds a little more exciting. Colts Browns.
No,
that's trash, right? Would you take it right now?
I would, but that's about as trash as it gets. That's like watching baseball.
You're gonna get Colts versus Titans, right? On a Thursday night.
Watching my fantasy scores, there'd be a lot going on.
That's all I'm sure.
And like Mike said, I'm sure it's true. It's going to be Danny Dimes with some magical drive. Jonathan Taylor runs 2 big ones off in the fourth quarter. Danny Dimes makes a throw. They beat the Titans 17-16. But nothing outside of Jonathan Taylor, there was nothing fantasy relevant in that game, period, besides that. So that's the only negative part of what I'm referring to for Thursday Night Football.
Did you know that T-Law's first name is not Trevor?
No, what is it?
William. You love that name.
I do like William. Huh. Is
William
it really?
Trevor Lawrence. William Trevor Lawrence. And his nickname in parentheses is the Prince Who Was Promised. What? I swear to God, if you go to
you know what, I dig
promised. What the fuck is that?
Trevor Lawrence. It's a weird name. I kind of dig Billy.
Promised.
Billy Lawrence has a little swag to it.
B-Law. I'm going to start calling him B-Law.
Billy Lawrence.
Fucking B-Law. You mean Billy Lawrence? Yeah, that's what his homeboys call him. We're tight. Little Billy.
Texans
down the street for me.
Good old Billy. Yeah, so Texans easily won. I do worry about that run game, but I think they'll be fine. I Jaguars too. The Liam Cohen effect. I think the offense will get a little bit better. Trevor Lawrence. You got Brian Thomas Jr. You got Travis Hunter.
Who's on the clock? Brian Thomas Jr. That's what I was just looking at.
He's a fucking stud, absolute stud. So I think there'll be a fun offense. This should be pretty good. Once again, here we go. Is that the real wide receiver?
Speaking of LSU, what's up, Dylan? Hope you're having a good night, brother.
I will also take Titans, or not. Well, you took them second, but I'll take Titans in third in this division. The Cam Ward effect. I think they are a much better team, and then the Colts will just straggle along the 7 wins. I think they do change out to Richardson at some point, and they probably lose out once they do that, unfortunately, and that's probably where that season ends. Then, so yeah.
One of us has to make bold picks, and if I gotta be that guy, I'll be that guy.
Well, no, listen, I do have a bold
B-Law?
You'll see
B-Law?
when we get there.
Mike, are you writing the division winners down or just yours?
I was not writing nothing down.
Oh, well, so far it's easy. We have the same, right? All 3 of us have the same for both divisions.
Because I have currently, this is where I'll get a little bold. I have the Jaguars currently fighting for a playoff spot.
Oh,
okay. I see you.
On the cusp. I don't know if they're going to make it, but I think they're.
I don't think that's so far-fetched, dude. I think that you'll have a 10-win team making the 7th spot in the AFC. Maybe a 9-win team, honestly. I think there might be a lot of parity out there. We'll see. Yeah, what up, Bakley? Hope you're having a good night, brother.
All right, we'll keep moving now to the North. AFC North.
Starts with you, Streetz.
Want me to kick this one off? Oh, that's fun. I see a lot. And this one's more, at least it's a hell of a lot more fun from fantasy purposes. Real life, though, I see a lot of the same when it comes to the top. Same thing we said for Josh Allen, we could say again for Lamar Jackson. Motherfucker is an absolute stud. Last year, he tapped into his 4,000 passing yards now to go on top of the rushing. Like, it's all coming together. He was I know Tim loves this because I don't know how he did not win MVP. It was one of the most ridiculous statistical quarterback seasons I've ever seen. And here's the thing that gets even more fun. Josh Allen had one of the craziest statistical performances at quarterback I've ever seen. And then if we dig even deeper, I know his team was not the best, but Joe Burrow had one of the most
Joe Burrow was my MVP. He's the best quarterback in that division, in my opinion.
Joe Burrow was also Streetz MVP last year.
I did. See, Mike? That's what I chose going into it. I said, look at that defense he played with all year. He willed his team out there every single week. Basically, they were. If we're talking most valuable to his team, it was Joe Burrow because they had nothing else.
Bigley, that's awesome, dude. Great to hear. Bigley,
but yeah, so Ravens. What happened?
Bigley and Dylan are going live after us, dude. More game breakers. Let's go.
What are they doing? What are you doing?
They had there's this huge soccer tournament going down. Bigley explained the whole thing to me. Basically, there's like these different regions of soccer, like big regions, and they pull 2 teams from each one for one tournament. And he explained it all to me. Tune in. It's good soccer stuff.
Yeah, if you love football or whatever they call it, soccer, football.
God damn it, I miss Jonathan Taylor. Stop fucking distracting me. Fuck. Sorry.
But anyway, so yeah, Ravens won. Probably 12, 13 wins again, easily got out of that one. There's only one hurdle left for Lamar. It's the same hurdle as Josh Allen. So it's Super Bowl or bust for both of them. Second place, I have Steelers. I know it's the reasoning for the next one. Well, we'll get there in a sec. Aaron Rodgers probably, I hate saying this, but Aaron Rodgers probably gets this team to 10. It's Mike Tomlin gets every team to 9 to 10 wins, so it makes no difference. Rodgers played decently second half of last year. He'll probably just guide that ship. And they'll do the same bullshit that they do every year. The Bengals, this is where I think the Bengals can squeak in this year. I am worried, though, about that defense again. It is fucking awful. So they get Trey Hendrickson back late. I always hate when these guys start late, but it is a plus that he is back. That O-line's not the greatest, and that defense is not the greatest. So Burrow does have some hurdles to climb himself, but I think he can get to 9-10 wins this season as well. And then the Browns are going to be dog. Pun intended, dog shit. That's what the Cleveland Browns are going to be. So there you go. I don't even know. Like Joe, I hope Joe Flacco plays for my fantasy purposes for like 5-6 weeks at least. That's my hope. But I know that's a stretch that he probably doesn't play for 5-6 weeks. They probably make a switch to one of the rookies after they lose a few weeks. We'll probably see Shedeur this year. It'll be just a whole spectacle, a circus. It'll be all over every TV. That's all they'll talk about on First Take, everything like that. It'll be Shedeur. But anyways, they're probably going to win 3 games again. And that's where the Browns will come back into play. And there's your AFC North. I think we have 3 playoff teams coming out of this division.
That's fucking crazy. Wow. I didn't even consider the Steelers a playoff team, even with Rodgers. Damn. Okay.
Mike Tomlin he's never under 500. So
that's what
if they got the Steelers. And they're not going to win anything. Steelers are the epitome of purgatory. Since post Ben, Tomlin, he's a hell of a football coach, and I love Mike Tomlin. But they're stuck in purgatory. That's where they're at. Can they get to the playoffs? Sure. But you know damn well come that first matchup of the playoffs, they're done. They're losing week 1 in the NFL playoffs. They're not going any further than that, and they're kind of stuck in this where they can't draft high enough to get a quarterback, but they still win 9 to 10 games each season. NFL purgatory, they are the poster child right now.
I think Tomlin's overrated.
I do too. I do feel Tomlin's overrated. Damn.
What have you done without having a franchise quarterback like Big Ben? Nothing. Win enough games. Not even a good. I mean,
he's still even without Ben. He's still not under 500 ever in a season.
Cool.
So like even without him, he still does pretty good.
For the over 500. Like, that what they hang banners for in Pittsburgh?
I get that. I get what you're saying, but as a team, as my team many seasons wins 4 to 5 games, and I know that's what it's like to actually suck. And they never do it. Like he can't be that bad.
So you'd rather just be 9-8 and not have a chance at winning a championship?
No,
Like,
I'd rather win 2 games and get a shot at your quarterback and change everything around. That's where, like, I do not want to be in purgatory. I would not want to be there. I don't think he's bad. I just don't want to be in purgatory.
I just want to say, let's talk more about how great Joe Burrow is. The Bengals are an all-time inept franchise. They literally drafted a guy, tried to lowball him with like injury clauses, didn't even want to sign him. You had a guy lead the league in sacks the last 2 years. You lowball the fuck out of him when he wants a raise. Finally just came to grips with it. And I guarantee you he's not happy about that either way, especially with Micah Parsons just getting paid like he did, that he's not stoked. And Joe Burrow has once dragged this inept, all-time bad franchise to a Super Bowl. Just throwing that out there. I'm going to take to win this division the second best quarterback in the division. I'm going to take the Baltimore Ravens and Lamar Jackson to win the division because Lamar.
I thought you were about to take Burrow to win the. I thought you were going there.
Yeah, me
you had
too. I was like, I was doing the balls around first base in Major League there. I was like, okay, Mike Dogg, I see you.
Lamar, and Baltimore. Listen, without Lamar, Baltimore's a great franchise. Give them a great quarterback, and they're even a better franchise.
Tyler Huntley, doesn't matter who they put back there. They also win 9-10 games.
But I think it's going to go Ravens, Bengals, because Joey B understands how bad his defense is, and Joey B is going to even put his team bigger on his back. I expect Jamar Chase to push for records this year of 2,000 receiving yards. I think they're going to go absolutely fucking ham. They're unstoppable. They've been unstoppable since where? LSU. They are unstoppable. And I think it's going to go Ravens win about 12 games. I'm going to put the Bengals at 11. I'm going to put the Steelers at 8-9, under 500, because I don't think Aaron Rodgers finishes a full season. I haven't seen it in a long time, just being honest. And I think the Browns have just been eliminated from playoff contention.
Damn, that was real good. I'm thinking though, if we have only one team, and I'm talking about myself, I have only one team from the East, one team in the South. I gotta have multiple. I got 3 teams coming out of the West. I fucking missed. You're right, Mike. You were right. It was going to be real hard to focus on this draft and do this at the same time. I missed out on a multitude of players the last second because I started talking.
Good. That's what you get for being in 74 million fucking stupid fantasy football drafts. Next year, try to go 73,999,999.
Shit. All right, I'll put Jordan Love up. Fuck him. All right, my bad. Yeah, so there's got to be another team to make the playoffs. There's 7 teams making that 6. So maybe the Jaguars will compete with the Steelers, but I'll just start off at the top. Definitely the Ravens division again. This might be the year that the Ravens finally go to the Super Bowl. Who knows? Maybe Lamar can finally learn how to pass in the playoffs. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I doubt it. But maybe, just maybe. But the Ravens definitely win the division 13-4, 12-5, something along those lines. Bengals, second place on Joe Burrow's back. Son of a bitch. I just won Jordan Love for $1. What a waste of $1. Sorry, guys. My bad. Distraction. But I guess the Steelers are obviously going to be third by default because the Browns might be the worst team in the league. Might be picking first overall next year. I'm going to come back to you on my last wildcard team. It might be the Steelers. It might be the Jaguars. I'll come back to that. But yeah, Ravens, Bengals, Steelers, Browns. Pretty easy, this division.
Perfect. All righty. Well, you do that. Mike, we'll swing it back to you. We'll let Tim take a break here and do some of his auction. And you could do you could kick off the AFC West.
This division,
maybe the best division in football.
I'm going to turn some heads with my pick here. Just kidding. I'm taking the Chiefs. Why? Because they have Patrick fucking Mahomes. And I don't care what anyone says. I think they're going to be in fuck you mode. A lot of shit talking. I think they're going to be. I think the last 2 years they've coasted. Because when you become a great team, you know it's about getting the title and winning ships, right? So I think they coast. I think they coasted. I think this year, Big Red and Pat Mahomes are going to be in the lab, and I expect Pat Mahomes to be a top 5 fantasy quarterback. I think he's going to be back into that type of realm. I think he's going to be in fuck you mode. I think they're going to toss the ball a lot more. I think they're going to put up some points, and I'm going to take the Chiefs winning about 14, 15 games, maybe 16 games. And because I can't doubt them. They won the 3 straight Super Bowls. They lost. They won the 3 straight Super Bowls. You know how hard that is? Honestly, I was either going to have them going back to the Super Bowl or having them miss the playoffs this year. That's where I was at with them. I mean, they're going to – honestly, because fatigue of winning a Super Bowl. That's why I'm not so high on the Eagles this year either. Once you hit the pinnacle, it's hard. It's hard. Look at the Eagles after they went to the Super Bowl the next year, right?
You know what I mean? Chiefs did it 3 years. They went there 3 years in a row. Could you imagine if they come back a fourth? Has anyone ever? Yeah, the Bills, right? 4 years, and they lost them all.
Yeah, they went four straight years,
and they fucking lost them all. Oh my gosh! Still haven't got one.
Tormenting. Whew.
So bad.
So bad.
I mean, to be fair though, you think they care? Their favorite thing in the world is to jump through tables. Like getting hurt is like on their list of doing things. So like whether it's mentally hurt or physically hurt, like they like hurt. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs, and then in second place in that division, I am gonna take the Chargers. Because I'm not gonna go all in love with Bo Nix like everyone else is. I'm in love with Sean Payton, not Bo Nix. I think Bo Nix is solid. I think he's a solid quarterback. I think he's a good quarterback. I think Sean Payton's a QB whisperer. I think he's great. But I still think the Chargers, who's got it better than us? Nobody. Jim Harbaugh, he is a great NFL coach. That's why he ran an NFL system down in Michigan, you know? Spygate to the fucking lower levels. You know what I mean? Like he knows what it takes to win, whether it's crossing that line, whether it's crossing several lines, whether it's crossing every line, Jim will do it. And I think the Chargers are a good team. I think Justin Herbert is another guy where he was so good early on that he set the expectations so fucking high. But he's got to come out and show out a little bit too. And I think Herbert will. I think he's got a little baddie on his arm now, like all top stud quarterbacks should have. You got a little girlfriend now.
That's the new trend.
I'm going to take Chiefs, Chargers, Broncos, and that's it. We're not even going to discuss fucking the fighting fucking Brady's.
You know what? I think, I actually contemplated 4 teams coming out of this division and making the playoffs. I think the Raiders are going to be much improved. First of all, they got a real head coach in place with Pete Carroll. I think Geno Smith is a real NFL quarterback. Not a great one, but he is a solid NFL quarterback. You got Jacoby Myers there. You just brought Amari Cooper back. You got Brock Bowers, who's a stud. And I think the defense could be serviceable. The problem with them is that they might play in the best division in football. But I still think at absolute worst, the Raiders win 7 games. They might be able to get to 8, 9. But again, you have 6 games with 3 playoff teams. That's going to be tough. I think they might be able to squeeze 2 of them out of there. But do they win 7 more? I doubt it. They got the 4th place schedule, though. I don't know. I guess I would need the schedule to take a look at that. But regardless, Mike's right. It's the Chiefs division. The Chiefs are not going to lose the division. The Chiefs will probably go 5-1 in the division, 4-2 at absolute worst. Probably win 15 games again because they're that fucking good, and they're going to coast to that 1st seed. Number 2, I'm with Mike as well. I got the Chargers. It's tough between the Chargers and the Broncos. I think both are going to be good teams. Both could win 10, 11 games, maybe even 12 games for one of them. But I'm going to go with the Chargers. And then the Broncos. But all three of those teams make the playoffs. It should be a real fun division. And then, bringing up the rear will be the Raiders. But again, I think the Raiders are going to surprise some folks this year, man. Maybe 7, again, which isn't anything special. But, if the division ones are so tough, I'd say they can get to 8, 9 wins even. But between the NFC North and the AFC West, definitely the two best divisions of football.
Yeah, I will. Well, I think we're all there's 3 of us for the Chiefs then. That's fairly fucking simple to do too. Just like in the QB article, I've ranked Mahomes still the number 1. Like, you let me know when Patrick Mahomes does not make a Super Bowl, because he's just in it every single season. And Mike said it. That team now it's a coast. They could flip a switch when they need to flip a switch, but they coast. They just want to win. They're not trying to go put big things up out there. They just want to come away with the win, get to the playoffs, get through the playoffs, and get to the Super Bowl. But I agree that I think this season, a lot of the chatter that Patty's heard and this offense has heard, like, oh, we don't have it no more, huh? I think that offense is going to open up the playbook a little. They became they didn't take a lot of deep shots last year. They didn't throw the ball downfield. It was they coasted, and I think this season we see it. I think we're going to see a MVP form from Patrick Mahomes again this season. Another 4,300 yard, 35 touchdown season in store for him. They will be full go week 7 with Rice returning, but they got Hollywood Brown healthy now. There, I think Xavier Worthy takes a step. And then last but not least, this is it, the final ride for Travis Kelce. This is it before he retires. Guy's getting married now. He wants to go out in another Super Bowl. I think you're going to see him give everything that they got. They got Andy Reid, still a good defense. They're going to fly through probably to another AFC championship game. And then we'll get to that part in a sec. Second, now it's not because of Bo Nix, but I do have the Broncos too in this one because I think that defense is going to be really good. That's why I'm putting them too. I do like Sean Payton a lot. I like that defense a whole lot. And Bo Nix is fine, serviceable, decent quarterback. I mean, well, for a rookie, he was. You always got to do it twice. We'll see what he does as a sophomore. But he can game manage, I feel like, there, and they'll be okay. Chargers, I think they're going to be I think you're going to get 3 teams. Man, another division with possibly 3 teams. And you are right. Jim Harbaugh is awesome. I fucking wish he was the Bears head coach. I know we got Ben Johnson, and I am so happy for that. But you had to put on this bullshit charade. We had one more year of Flus that we should have never had, especially in this rookie season of Caleb, the most important season for Caleb Williams' career. You had to run it back with Flus one more time.
Not to cut you off, though. They could have also brought Ben Johnson in last offseason because I guarantee he would have came here because Caleb would have been the quarterback here, and he came here because of Caleb. So just saying, we could have had our pick at Ben last year or Harbaugh last year. Just saying.
So, all 3 teams, fantastic, good teams. The Raiders, Pete Carroll's going to drag them to probably 7-8 wins. And if a ball bounces right for them once or twice, could they get to 9 wins? Sure. You know what they're going to do. Geno's he's an average. He ain't great. He ain't bad. He's an average QB. He'll have some good moments. They're going to run the shit out of the football. You know how Pete Carroll likes to do things. So,
4 teams with 9 or more wins.
The ball, I have them more 7-ish wins, but but it's not out of the realm. Like some crazy weird thing happens. Ball bounces right in one game. They get to 8.
I think if the Raiders in the South or the East, they could win 10 games. I really do.
If the Raiders win 9
games, 7 games.
Chargers or Broncos are going to be below them.
I don't think so. I think all 3 could win 10.
Holy shit. Kyle Schwarber has 4 home runs and 9 RBIs tonight. That's crazy.
Last year, 15, 11, and 10, the top 3 teams did. I don't see why all 3 teams can't do that. The only thing I'd switch is I think Chargers won 11 last year. I'd put them to 10, and the Broncos get that 1 extra win to 11, if I had to kind of guess. But I don't think the Raiders are dog crap. Like, it'll be closer games, tougher opponents, I think. But it's clearly a 3-headed dragon in that one.
So who are your 7 playoff teams then, Streets?
So then it's got to be. Obviously, we're gonna do. Hold on here. If anybody else has theirs ready, go ahead, Wem. Because I obviously we know Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, and Texans.
Yeah, I got those 4 too, and then I got the Bengals, and then I got the Chargers, and I got the Broncos. Those are my 7 teams.
This is fucking hard.
Same.
Right, 7. Right, 3. Yeah, 7. Cool,
Yeah.
perfect.
So those are your 4. No, there's no way the Jaguars are making it.
No, or
They're
not a chance.
the
Unless the
Jaguars-
Steelers beat out the Bengals.
What happened to your bold move?
It's just there's too many fucking teams.
Yeah, it was bold during the first division. Not
Hey,
those
those teams were still called out your bold move.
Because then we have Chargers, Broncos, Jags, and Steelers. So 3 of those 4. All right, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Oh, and the Bengals. There's
And Duval.
Fuck.
this is a way harder division to make the playoffs in.
You had the Raiders winning 9 games, the 4th place in this.
Yo,
Well, I know, but that's
that
the
might be
thing though.
best
Is like
division in football. I'm telling you.
but 9 ain't gonna get you in the AFC. That's the
No.
Like
Yeah, well,
9 is
it'll have to
fine
be
in the
10.
NFC. You could probably be a borderline team with 9 in the NFC.
Yeah, because 2 teams in the West and then the Bengals. Yeah, not the Steelers. I was doing bad math earlier. Not the Steelers, not the Jags. They're fighting over the 8th seed for me. Mike, who do you got?
I think the Chargers and Broncos are just too good. They got to go in.
So you got the same. Wait, but Streets, you had the Steelers over the Bengals. Really.
I know, because and I'm still not sure that I'm putting the Bengals in. I told you that defense is atrocious. So it's tough. He's gonna win. He's gonna have to put up 37 points a week.
You might.
Or you don't have to trust a 42-year-old quarterback high on ayahuasca. Just showing that up there.
Yeah, I get it, but the same like that, the Steelers' defense is still you only put up 17 against them. That's where. Ooh. Nope, we'll stick to it. So then I'll put the Broncos. Let's see. All right, so I'm going Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, Texans, Chargers, Broncos, Steelers, and Jaguars.
Wait. You got the Steelers and Jaguars making the playoffs?
Yep, and the Bengals are out. Just like I that's how I ranked them
But
in
you
that
also
division.
had the Chargers and the Broncos?
Yep.
You need to eliminate one. That's it. See what you're trying to do. I appreciate your effort.
You're right.
Look at Streets. Streets got to name 10 teams that he said made the playoffs.
I could make a case for all 10 of them. I could realistically tell you that they all have a shot to get to that.
I'll make a fucking case for the Raiders right now, all right? The problem is they play in the best division in football, so that's out the window, all right?
So let's do it. All right, here's.
I still think the best division is the AFC North, too, by the way.
AFC North.
Just
The
because
Browns,
top
the Browns weigh that shit down.
You're right. But if one of the top 3 in the AFC North won the championship, you wouldn't be surprised. If the Chargers did, I'd be surprised. If the Broncos did, I'd be surprised.
Now, I'd be surprised if the Steelers won a championship. With Aaron Rodgers at 42, you just said it.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Dude, everything
I've
in
seen
the
him win a
world.
championship.
And I
I've
mean,
seen the
who the
Steelers
fuck
win
is he
a
throwing the ball to? DK Metcalf? Jonnu Smith? I mean, who's running the ball? Caleb Johnson, Jalen Warren?
Yeah. The move?
I don't fucking see it. I don't see it at all. I don't know.
Did you just? I'm like DK Metcalf's trash.
I love DK. I know. I think DK's gonna. DK is often been a DND for me in fantasy. I feel like he's drafted way higher than he actually puts out. But this year, bro, I think DK, as long as Rodgers stays healthy, I think DK is going to fucking feast this year. I do. So Streetz, who are you cutting?
Jalen Ramsey at cornerback?
I think the Steelers got a great defense, dude. I do. I think for every reason that Streetz still has him in the playoffs right now, I think the Steelers can absolutely compete. Listen, if he's a healthy Aaron Rodgers this year, it could be a lot different. The Aaron Rodgers I saw last year was not impressive. He wasn't impressive at all.
The first half, Aaron Rodgers was not impressive. The second half, Aaron Rodgers played much better.
Well, he had nothing to lose at that point. They were in a playoff team. They were like 1-6. He had nothing to fucking. He was out there just fucking sticking his dick out at that point.
Yeah, but they had to fire a coach. That was a mess too, though.
No,
I'm not saying he's not innocent in the firing the coach part at all. He was heavily part of it.
The coach gets fucked. Aaron reminds me so much of LeBron, dude. It fucking makes me sick. But LeBron might have slightly bigger balls than.
So Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, Texans, Chargers, Broncos, and then it's down to that last. Honestly, let's.
Oh shit!
I really want to put. It's really tough because I think that they play an easier schedule.
Come on. Jesus fuck.
Oh wait, are we still on the Steelers Jaguars thing?
He's still trying to pick a playoff fucking team.
Nah, I gotta keep them up. I'll go Ravens, Chiefs, Bills, Texans, Chargers, Broncos, Steelers.
All right, so Steelers instead of Bengals.
Instead of Jags. I really want the Jags.
Duval?
They're gonna be. I know they're gonna be close. It's just there's two.
You could have been saying Duval all year.
You should have really wore this. You should have wore it. Right. I think I'm with you though. I think the Jaguars.
No, you know what?
Could be 8-9.
My gut says it, and I'm trying to be smart, but my gut just says Jaguars. So I feel like I should just stick to there, and I'm gonna do it. Jaguars, it is. Fuck it. Take the Steelers out. Put the Jags in.
It's weird. Okay, cool. Good stuff. Mike Dogg, who are your 7 teams?
You're 17. Same 17 you got.
Yes, same as mine, right? Yeah.
You want them in order of like the seats?
Nah, we'll do that next week. But that's what we're gonna do next. Although we've already talked about it. Next week we'll just do our like playoff preview show, do the awards and shit, and talk opening night. What is it? Cowboys Eagles?
Yep.
Nice. Can't wait. Can't fucking wait.
No more Mika though.
Fuck that bitch, Mika. I'm just kidding. Actually, I'm not kidding anymore. Fuck that bitch, dude. Mika is now Aaron levels to me, dude. I'm with you guys on that.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to draft?
If you're bad, you lying it, fucker. That's enjoy living in fucking Nowheresville, Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Wisconsin. Jansen.
What do you call a skinny girl in Wisconsin? A tourist.
Oh, that's good. Mike Dogg, that was good.
I forgot who was the ex-Packer. Is he on? I don't even know what team he's on now. This was like during NFL free agency, but they asked him like, "What's the coolest thing about the new team you signed on?" And he said something like, "I can find food past 10 o'clock at night now, at least." And then they were like, "What? There's no food there?" And he was like, "No, there's all bars past 10 p.m."
Yes. My bad. My bad.
That was like when I moved out to the suburbs for the first time. I moved in on a day out here in the suburbs and went to go to Walgreens at 10:15 on a Saturday night, and they closed at 10 o'clock. And I was like, "It's only 10 o'clock." And I was like, "Oh, welcome to the suburbs." I'm like, "My Walgreens was 24, baby."
Yep, I was just gonna say shit, man. The Walgreens and the cup, there was like 2 in Burrow in 24 hours. I remember. And when you had nothing to do in high school, and it was like 2 a.m, you probably shouldn't have been out still, but you just fucking go to Walgreens. Super K before they changed their 24-hour.
I used to go to the Walgreens by high school and grab some gel and do my hair as I walks out. Those were the days.
I could never pull that off because it takes me 45 minutes to do it.
Well, I didn't have a fucking blowout.
I would have been fucked. I would have needed a mirror and a chair.
This guy had the Poly D when he was fucking 14, 15.
I would have needed a whole fucking jug of glue. My ass would have been busted.
Did you wear got to be glue in your hair too?
I used
what was your gel of choice?
ice.
Ice. Okay.
Which is funny. So I was using ice, like Mike nailed it, not to be too corny on this, but ice is actually the same exact gel that Pauly D uses. So it's hilarious that I was using that gel originally because that ice was basically like the OG got to be glued. Like that was the first one that came out and he had like the blue tube. And it was just a tad stickier and made your like hair like almost like a fucking shield of concrete. Now I'm losing it, so I don't know. I probably played a part in why I'm losing it now to today from
Me
all
too.
the fucking product that I put in it. But
Mike Dogg,
it was great back then.
You got some luscious locks on your head, Mike Dogg. You really do,
do,
bro.
yeah.
You know, you always
kids,
joke around when we're
If there's
talking about
anything
the
you
face.
learn from this, do not load your hair with a bunch of shit.
Yo,
Because I know Tim also loaded his hair with
this is from Got to Be Glue, all right? No, it was hereditary. Mine was hereditary. Yeah, you are. Mike Dogg's the face. Streetz, you're no longer the face. He's the dog. No, Mike Dogg's the hair. The hair that runs the place, dude. Look at those fucking locks, man. No, that stuff was no good for my hair. No, I agree with you there, Streetz. That shit.
Oh, I'm excited for this horse race. Get the
let's
3 pick here.
Let's go.
Are you guys ready?
I need the 3 pick.
3 pick. Oh, yeah, 3. Yeah, whoever gets 3 here is in a pretty solid position. All right, let's go. You guys ready?
I'm hoping to lose this one hard.
You're the king of these drafts, though, Mike Dogg. I don't think you will lose this one.
Streetz and TK. Streetz and TK.
Oh,
Fighting
let's
for
go.
that 1-2. They're going to give me such a big rush right here.
I don't even know if I want the
that.
1 seed. I think Mahomes is the way to go. I'll take 1. I'll take Mahomes. Let's go.
I know I'm going to get a big rush. I know it's coming. I don't like where I'm at. Come on, slow down. Hit a rock. Mike Dogg trip.
I think you're like last place overall in this thing. Nope, close though.
That's fine.
You're real close.
That's great.
Whoa. Shit, my bad. Not the. Yeah, the race.
Go.
Oh, Mike Dogg's catching up.
I
TK
knew my
slowed
guy was
down.
going to make a run. God,
If I'm not going
damn
to
it.
get first, I'll take last. No one wants bitch.
I knew
position.
my guy was going to make a push. I fucking knew it. God damn it, guy. Hit a rock.
Oof.
You got to make this go faster. This kills me.
You know, like the waiting, the waiting game. Oh, you're about to catch up.
Oh, no, you're
Dog.
No.
I like it, Streetz. Oh shit, Mike Dogg!
Oh!
Yo, this is the tightest race we've ever had.
No! Why is my guy
Mike
going
Dogg! Streetz, Mike Dogg, BK.
Oh, what a bitch!
What a race! Oh, what a race! That was so good. Wow, that was so much fun. What a cool race.
God damn it.
16.
That's the worst.
You could just write it in.
Wow, crazy.
I'm already
What?
picked. It's done.
Well, I think we know that. I think we know who you're going to take at this point.
I just fucking. I'm not even going to repeat what I said again, so you might have put him right in.
Yeah, that's the easy one right there. Number 1,
He's still
Patrick
the king of
Mahomes.
my fucking mountain.
As he should be. They can. Lamar and Allen can win all the MVPs that their hearts desire, right? But at the end of the day, have either one of them got past them to get to the Super Bowl yet?
Nope. Neither one of them.
No.
That sucks.
Mount Mahomes, baby. That's like their last hurdle.
It is. And there's
It's
only
a
one
fucking gauntlet in the AFC playoffs, though, to get through.
It is. There's only one person who's done it. We'll see if Mike Dogg takes him number 2. I mean, we talk about that LSU team all the time.
I know.
Mike
What
Dogg
you
already
doing
said
here,
he's
number
best quarterback
2?
in the division. So is Mike Dogg going to take him over Josh Allen?
You guys, you know damn well who this guy's taking, and it's Lamar Jackson.
Ah.
Boo! Boo this man! Boo this man!
Yes.
Earlier, he's like the best quarterback in the division, and then it was Lamar. I'm just kidding.
Fucking done.
Boo this man. Boo this. You ever suck dick for weed? Boo this man. Shout out Bob Saget.
So fucking funny.
R.I.P. Bob.
Oh, too fucking funny. I'll pick in 1 second. I'm in the midst of a big bid off right here. Streets, you still like Brees Hall or no?
Is it PPR?
Yeah.
Then yeah, for the right price. Like, are you in like RB? Are you in like the RB2 range?
I have no running backs. I have $80.
No, I'm saying because I'm talking auction value. Like,
Oh yeah, they're all gone. All the good running backs are gone. The only ones James Cook, Alvin Kamara. I let for 24. Never mind. I was talking about him. It's okay. Well, this is like literally the easiest fucking pick I can possibly make right now. Like literally the easiest fucking pick I can picks you could ever make right now. Like the 3 was definitely set up in a nice spot. Give me Josh Allen. Give me Joe Burrow. I mean, we've debated it so. We debated it so hard last year who the MVP was going to be. You know, I personally thought it should have been Lamar. A lot of people thought it should have been Allen. Streets thought it should have been Burrow. You know,
seemed like I had your guys back last year when we were doing the MVP show.
Streets did. Streets like Burrow real hard. I thought it should have been Lamar. But at the end of the day, man, what Joe Burrow did last year was nothing short of extraordinary. What Josh Allen did last year was nothing short of extraordinary. Either one of them could, well, obviously Allen won, but Burrow or Lamar could have won that MVP in any other season. Allen the year before. Just 2 incredible quarterbacks, and I will happily take them at 3 and 4.
And that's crazy because if the Bengals are going to do it again, it's going to literally be on Joe Burrow's back, throwing 40 passes a week, putting up 37 points a week.
And I will say, I'll take the guy who climbed Mount Mahomes in Joe Burrow. The other 2 have not yet. Burrow has.
That sounded real zesty.
You're zesty.
Well, my zesty ass has to make a pick here.
I'll pass.
Yeah, I mean, nobody has ever thrown for more yards in their first 5 seasons than this guy. He I mean, he's had 4 different offensive coordinators. So I think, give him a little bit of benefit of the doubt. Yeah, give me Justin Herbert. 5.
It was already on the screen. It was the only answer, and I respect it.
I
love it.
It was the only answer.
Oh, you think there was another option there?
I'm going to go
Russell Wilson?
technically not
Not even in the conference.
not in the conference anymore. No, I'll take the guy.
That's
He's got 2 playoff wins under his belt. And I know Tim wouldn't, but if I was picking in the top 12, if we were doing a 32-person NFL draft, I would definitely still take CJ Stroud. So I'm going to take CJ Stroud here. He's won a playoff game 2 years in a row now. Actually played pretty damn well in the playoffs.
No, I think
Second,
CJ,
fuck, I don't know who did. This is where
honestly, I think CJ Stroud is the only answer there at 6. So I don't know that there's 12 quarterbacks better than him in the league. I might be able to do it with both conferences, but I think 1 through 6 is pretty cut and dry in the AFC.
What the fuck?
I will take. Like I know who I should. Fuck. It's just a. I'll take Bo Nix. At this.
Wow.
Bo Nix.
Look,
Okay.
Trevor Lawrence has just been very mediocre, right? Very average.
Her face. Now
I
I'm a believer.
Now, do I think Trevor Lawrence could have a big season with Liam Cohen? We saw it. Look, yeah, I think that offense could cook, but we're not doing. It has to happen first. And I thought Bo as a rookie played pretty damn well. Now, again, you got to prove it. Sophomore slumps happen. But I'd rather gamble that over what I've seen from Trevor so far.
I think it's kind of ironic that the 7 teams that both Mike and I have in the playoffs are the 7 quarterbacks taken off the board. Look at the correlation and needing a good quarterback to playoff team. But I'm just fucking saying.
Now, next year, I do think when we do this next year, I think Trevor Lawrence has a definite shot to move up, but he's probably going to get picked here. I don't want to talk too much about him. Sorry. Go ahead.
Fuck you.
No, keep talking about him. I like to hear about B-Law.
Not you. I was
B-Law, baby. Billy. Fucking Billy.
Billy Lawrence.
Good old Bill Lawrence.
You know what Billy Lawrence just sounds like? Like your quintessential sitcom neighbor down the street. You going by Billy Lawrence's house? Just like the guy, All right. With that said, I am going to take Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, it's probably the pick again. Yeah, it's this is a good pick, Dog. It's 42 or not. I think we talked about the AFC being much better than the NFC as far as quarterbacks go. Obviously, the AFC is due to it being so top heavy. However, if you're looking at like that middle chunk of the NFC compared to the AFC, I think the middle chunk of that NFC is far better. Anything under Herbert from 6 to like 12, I'll take the NFC over the AFC.
The NFC has. I mean, I guess there's a lot of average. Do the NFC quarterbacks look better in that range because they play in the NFC?
I mean, maybe, but I think I'd have to go back and really look from 6 to 12. But I think from 6 to 12, I'm probably taking the NFC over maybe from 6 to 10. Maybe the back couple 2 tree. This is tough, I guess.
There's unproven in the AFC, I think, still. That's why. You know what I mean? Like Bo Nix, you'll probably not. You'll probably be higher on him next year. I think Stroud gets better this year. I think Cam Ward, after watching him and being a good rookie, I'm telling you, he's going to be a good rookie. He's definitely going to be on an upward swing, though, And then you're going to have like guys like Goff fall back to earth this year and not be as great. And you're like, I don't know why I was high on Goff. You're going to see Purdy be still average as fuck. I think Purdy's okay, good. I think he's better than game manager, but not elite by any means.
Like I like Purdy.
I do too. He'd be the best quarterback in Bears history.
Correct.
It's like when I hate on these guys, I still secretly want them. Like I would love to have a Brock.
Like could Trevor Lawrence? Like Trevor Lawrence, he has a couple 4,000 yard seasons under his belt, but like, would Trevor Lawrence look better with Shanahan than what he's had so far to date? Probably.
That's what I was arguing last week about Matthew Stafford. And I was saying, I'm like, Matthew Stafford with Kyle Shanahan, he makes that throw to fucking Emmanuel Sanders and beats the Chiefs.
All right.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
Matt,
I'm convinced of it.
that's Shanny. If Shanny had Stafford, he probably has a ring.
Absolutely.
Yeah, not probably.
He does. Maybe two.
Maybe more than one.
I'll go as far as to say this: if Stafford was the quarterback of the Falcons, I think, and I have to go back. You guys know my memory's shot. I think Ryan threw the ball away once. I think Stafford probably wins that Super Bowl with the Falcons. I think Stafford's a better quarterback than Matt Ryan all time.
I also think that that's why I said last week I think Kyle Shanahan's better coach than Sean McVay. And not that I don't think Sean McVay's not great, but I think he's just had Matthew Stafford and won a championship, so he gets graded on his higher level than Shanahan does. You called him last week. You're like, Shanahan's still bad in the fourth quarter. I'm like, I don't think he is. I just think he's never really had, I don't know. A lot of people put that 28-3 Falcons on him, but I'm like, there was a head coach there that at any point could be like, hey, Shanahan was just doing what got him there,
You went T-Law in May?
Yeah, I think that's it.
May's another guy I think I like.
Am I done? Are we done? Oh, no, we're not done, are we?
Two more.
I'm
going to take Cam Ward.
I don't even blame you there. I'd probably rather take the upside on that, too.
I'm just taking the upside of it. Yeah, I think it's a better pick for me. I think there's obviously...
Oh, I have to pick... Fuck. Give me...
Take him. Do this pick. I hope you do this guy.
Give me Geno. And...
That's it. That's all you get is one. That's all you need is one.
So all I need is one?
That's it. It's over.
Okay, good.
It's over.
Because I was not even if I had to finish this fucking thing off, after Geno, I was just gonna tell you to put down one of the Browns.
I was hoping you
it's not gonna give you a name. I was just gonna say Browns.
I wanted
Browns
you to take
QB.
Joe Flacco so hard. But Geno Smith's a good pick. I think Geno Smith should have probably gone higher.
Geno should have probably went 10th or 11th. No, maybe 10th or 11th.
I think it should have went T-Law Geno.
You could argue that it could have went Geno T-Law, honestly.
Right. That's what I'm saying. I think he's in that spot right there with your two picks. Yeah, I would have had Geno.
I agree.
I think we got
Geno. The upside of May and Ward are huge, though. I think
that's the thing.
Yeah,
so Geno
I like
gets
what I
game.
saw from May last year for sure.
We know what you get out of him when there's the.
But
other
see, that's
guys
what I'm saying. Last week when you described it, and that's why I repeated it too. When you first described it, you're like, best NFC quarterbacks, a guy to go win you a game right now. And that's why I even repeated it last week when you said it. And I was like this week I'm taking Ward for upside. Last week I drafted Stafford because if I had one game, like you said, one guy, he probably would have been my guy. I might have taken Hurts had it been this week. If we did, I would have taken Hurts. But last week I remember we talked about it being like, if you go into a football game type shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. And that's why I was like Matt Stafford. Well, I'm not hating on it. I like Matt Stafford a whole bunch.
Well, Geno should have maybe in that situation been taken over May, but I like May. I think that May showed it last year with his arms and his legs. Again, rookie, who knows? But let's not pretend Geno's great by any means, all right? He's a fucking serviceable. Streetz, where was Geno in your rankings? 24th? 26th?
Oh, hold on. He was.
Drake May went to a vaunted college that produces quarterbacks, too.
We had him
for that. That was
23.
Beats Bama, and we went to North Carolina. I'm almost over.
Streetz, according to your list on GameBurgerSports.com, everyone on Twitter watching, go check it out. GameBurgerSports.com, great stuff.
Oh, I missed one quarterback. I knew I fucking missed one, but you know who I would take?
Ooh.
Fuck, I'd probably take him over Geno.
Oh,
I was. It's all right. You don't have to change it now. Can you?
I mean, I can do whatever you want. Who would you take?
Ooh.
I would take Tua.
Oh, I guess when healthy, Tua is a fucking. I guess
that's why. So that's the problem with Tua. Healthy. Can the concussions, right?
I guess we did severely disrespect Tua, dude. Like 2.5 years ago, Tua, dude, was like probably number 5 on this list. Damn.
He's not. His problem is he can't stay on the field. That's his
I
biggest
still think
problem.
he's a great quarterback. I think he throws these big, deep lollipops. I don't know. I don't like the way his ball looks out of his hands. I think McDaniel is Cliff Kingsbury of yesterday, where his offense and gadget plays were great, and then they get figured out a little bit, and it's not so great, right? And I think Tua is more a product of crazy, because I'm telling you, McDaniel that first year was scheming him up crazy, dude. There was insane open plays, dude, where you're like, how did the cheetah get that wide open? I'm like, well, McDaniel had fucking 7 guys cut, 4 different ways in front of him, and somehow they forgot about Tyreek, And not saying Tyreek's not a great route runner, but I'm just saying McDaniel was he was in his bag for the first 10 weeks. Remember that? He was in his bag.
Tua threw for 4,600 yards, almost 30 touchdowns that season.
You got to put Geno on the screen. He took Geno.
Oh man,
he said he was going to take Geno, and his alternative. Hold on, his alternative was
you
Cleveland.
Can put it back to Geno.
His alternative was Cleveland.
I forgot about Tua. I completely missed the Dolphins.
He said I was going to take.
But it's
if he had 2 picks, he said I was going to go Geno, and I was going to tell you to put Cleveland.
Geno's probably a safer pick. I don't know. I don't mind Tua.
I think he's good when he plays. I just think that he's literally like one small hit, not even a big hit.
It's small hit from probably never speaking English again.
I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful, but he's going to be Muhammad Ali when it's all said and done, dude.
Yes, and he won't. I knew he was never going to quit.
So I listened to PMT, that, and they talk. And one of their guys on there is a Dolphins fan, and they were talking about how after it happened, he went to the game. He went to the Dolphins-Jets game in New York and wore a Dolphins jersey, and he goes, the amount of people that just threw up Tua fingers, he goes, it was ignorant, bro. He goes, it was everywhere. And it's like, he goes, then there was little kids doing it too, like your quarterback.
Oh my God.
I was like, that's fucked up, dude. New York, some savages. But I can never get over the image of seeing Tua fingers on the field. And honest to God, I don't say this often, but I kind of wish he retired and just went and announced some games and was like, yeah, bro, my bell got rung,
Yeah, because none of us want to see the worst. I don't want to see it when it's inevitable.
No one would be mad. We'd all be like, I understand.
Yeah, everybody would be like, I completely get it. Your brain is scrambled eggs, buddy. And you're probably one hit away from very bad things that nobody wants to see that on their TV. Go live a fun. You made some money. You have a family, don't you? Go enjoy them while you still can. Because that is going to be that'll be a donated brain when it's all said and done.
Oof, man. Well, it was good. Good draft. I guess the AFC was a little better at quarterback than, well, obviously top heavy, but I guess the bottom ended up not being so bad. Couple good kids. Tua, Geno debate. Not bad. So who did we miss? Flacco, Colts quarterbacks.
Joe Flacid, baby.
Who was the third not to get picked?
Joe Flacid.
Joe Flacid. We didn't do any Colts.
Or just our boy. JF1, he didn't get picked.
He was not getting picked. I was not picking Justin Fields.
Too bad. If this was 3 years ago and the Bears were in the AFC, we'd have taken Justin Fields at 6.
I gave him 3 years. 3 legit. I didn't hate on him for 3 years. After that 3rd year, though, I was like, okay. He's just not good. So I was not some JF1 hater from day one. Now I'm just calling it like it really is.
Yeah, he's not.
If this was fantasy, I would do it, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
Fuck yeah. Run those 900 rushing yards or.
Right.
Oh, absolutely.
Real life, when you need him to pass to get you to win the game, is where it gets a little dicey.
Fuck you. Not you.
Does anybody think Lamar's kind of looking a little zesty in the pick you chose for him?
Fuck.
Like he's looking back at you like, hey. You see it? Look at the way his head's cocked a little bit. I'm just saying. Is it just me? He's every time I look up, I'm like, stop looking at me like that, Lamar. I'm just saying. And then there's Patrick Mahomes like, hey, waving back over there.
Not to mention the way that he positioned Joe Burrow in front of him.
Oh
my God. Oh my God. I didn't even see that.
Yo.
Holy shit. Oh my God.
Yo. And Josh Allen's cheering him on and shit, dude. He's like, let's go.
You're hyped too. Look at you on that picture.
Oh, yeah, dude. There's a lot of meatiness going on this screen now that we're really
I didn't even see the Burrow part, dude. Oh, no. Lamar's not looking zesty at all. He's looking back like a disappointed father, like, what are you doing?
Even Herbert's smirking that picture, dude. Herbert's feeling it too. All right.
This is awkward. I'm not even taking off my helmet, boys.
I think that's I think it's a great note to end it. Oh shit. Sorry, Bakley. Kyle Schwarber, 4 home runs tonight. Yeah, it's a massive night. Jordan, what's up, bro? Thanks for tuning in.
Please fire Jerry Jones. Yeah, I think someone tweet. It says, you know, when someone like Howie Roseman makes a trade, and they're always like, oh, everyone's playing checkers. Howie's playing chess. They're like, everyone's playing chess, and Jerry's playing checkers. They went just the opposite.
4 home runs tonight. Yeah, dude. That's a massive night, dude. 4 home runs, 9 RBIs.
He's 49
quadruple dongs.
119 on the year. 49, 119. Yeah, he's batting 248, but he got a 370 OBP. Yeah, I'll take that all day. He should have been a Cub legend. He's going to hit 500 home runs.
Then he's a Hall of Famer. So Kyle Schwarber's a Hall of Famer?
I'll say this about Kyle Schwarber.
If he gets the 500 home runs, yes.
Oh, I agree.
On all the teams he plays for, they win.
I love Kyle
the Nats win. He went to the fucking Red Sox win. Phillies win. I'm just saying he's winning everywhere. He's always playing.
I wanted Schwarber so bad as our DH when he was a free agent, dude. Like in the worst way, I wanted them to fucking pay this man, dude.
Same. Still.
Like, that was horrible.
I'll tell you this. When we drafted Kyle Schwarber, I was pissed. So you guys had the 3rd pick, and we had the 4th pick. And I wanted Carlos Rodon because he would have been the number 1 pick the year before, but he stayed in college. And he's a stud pitcher. And you guys took Rodon at 3, and I was like, fuck. White Sox took Rodon at 3, and I'm like, Kyle Schwarber, look at this little fat fucking from Indiana. Indiana's good baseball. I was like, what the fuck? And World Series legend, love that guy. Would have his babies.
Put him right on the graphic here.
But I wanted Rodon so hard, dude. I did. He was a stud. And Rodon's still a pretty solid pitcher. You know, he's pretty good. He's not like great, but he's good. Good enough.
Yeah, no, he was good. Still is. Definitely not the top like he peaked for sure that one season. He hasn't repeated that since. But no, he's still a very quality major league pitcher.
Oh yeah.
We're just a very cheap organization.
It's awesome. You guys got anything else?
No, I'm gonna go eat. I'm fucking starving.
Perfect. Yeah. I'm gonna get out of here too. This was a great show though, man. We if you guys missed last week, go back, check out the NFC. We broke the NFC down the same way we did the AFC tonight. Next week, we're going to go through our playoff teams. We're going to give our awards predictions. Definitely right after us, go check out Bakley Dillon. They're going to be doing the Champions League draw recap right here. So check them out. And check the website out, man. GameBreakerSports.com. We got lots of good stuff on there. Street's been dropping things daily. We got daily gambling picks. A lot of that wrestling stuff on there as well. So check out GameBreakerSports.com. And we appreciate you guys tuning in. You guys have been popping on Twitter all night. Swing over to YouTube, Game Breaker Sports. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We got lots of good stuff coming soon, 2 nights a week. So can't wait for that. Next week we'll be back. And what's going on next Thursday?
Watch along. Let's watch some football.
Let's watch
some football.
Dude.
Oh,
My nipples just got hard. We are 1 fucking week away, baby. 1 fucking week. Let's go. But other than that, Streetz, Mike Dogg, tune back in. Bakley Dylan will be live in a few. We out. Have a good week.